All right, everybody, welcome back to Crappy Off Brands, brought to you by our sponsors, the like button right below the video, and also youtube.com/CaptainSparkles2. Don't be fooled by that other channel, Captain Sparkles, without the 2 after it, okay? Just a crappy off-brand knockoff. It might have more subs than this channel, but this is where it's at. So many hours. That other channel, Captain Sparkles, not nearly as many hours of content for you to watch. So check it out. It's linked in the description. You might enjoy all the many hours of live stream VOD content for your eyeballs. Let's start off with number 20 because we've seen number 19 before, actually. Ah, yes. I love these slippers. You know, the funny part about this, though, is that companies make silly products with their own branding on it all the time, and I honestly would not be surprised if Google genuinely made sandals that said Google Slides on them. You can slide right into the sandals and you would get these at like some kind of company presentation of the product and how to use it when it was first rolled out. This totally is a thing that happens, and they could have been made by Google. Got told to repost it here. BS40, rust removal lubricant. Do we trust it, or is it BS? Does it work or does it not? 20% more free admission. Did you know that if you buy this, you'll get free admission when movie theaters open at a time and place near you at some point in the next year, perhaps? Just show them this, and if they don't listen, you can spray it at the person refusing to let you in, and then they'll have no choice. Can you introduce me as Mr. Smile? Mr. Smile Latex with something I can't read because it's French. But, dude, Halloween costumes are just, they're a gold mine, bro. I had to actually look at Halloween costumes because I was dressing up for Minecraft Championships when we streamed it last weekend. And I purchased Rogue Pirate, aka Jack Sparrow. But they can't brand it as Jack Sparrow, so it was Rogue Pirates. And Filza was Mr. Plumber, aka Mario, but they can't sell Mario, so it was Mr. Plumber. What a great costume. De Chloe and Gabanana. Itlia was the company of Italy trademarked or something. You can't, or did you just spell it wrong? Because I'm pretty sure you're allowed to put Italia on a thing. Nobody owns the rights to Italy except for, I don't know, the Italian government. So I think you would have been, I think they just can't spell. At the end of the day, if they realize that this is not how you spell Dolce & Gabbana, they probably would have spelled it correctly, but they figured they'd make it an anagram. Let's make it a puzzle, see if people read this shirt. If they can figure out what it says, they're cultured, okay? Gabanana. Banana. De Chloe and Banana. Wow, Harry looks so real. Harry Potter. Harry Potter, after he was hit by whatever spell also affected the Blue Man Group. Little known fact, the Blue Man Group didn't actually paint themselves blue. They got hit with a magic wand spell, and the rest is history. It's happened to Harry Potter as well. It's canon, it's in the books. A Steve ripoff in a Temple Run game ripoff called Tomb Runner. Heck yeah, Cubeman! Oh my god, dude. Look at Steve. First Steve comes to Smash. Now Steve comes to Tomb Runner. But they want it, like, there are a lot of people who play Tomb Runner, okay? It's a very highly populated, very, very, like, well-known branded game. And so not a lot of people might have heard of Minecraft, right? And so they'd be like, why is this cube guy called Steve? All right, Minecraft, kind of an obscure title no one's heard of. And so they called him Cubeman because it's like, oh, okay, I guess it's a guy and he's kind of made a cube. So Cubeman makes sense. Because if he were named Steve, that wouldn't make sense at all. I'd be like, where did they come up with the name Steve? There's no lore for that. There's no backstory. That'd just be silly to call some random block guy Steve. So, Cubeman, dude. Ambitious crossovers. I like how Microsoft is really getting Minecraft into other things, other outlets, like Smash, Tomb Runner. What's next, dude? We gonna have Steve and Mario? Okay. Just found this piece of art. 4.9. Wow, we got some back-to-back video game action here. It's gonna take you 4 nights in order to win this llama because claw games are forking impossible. Claw games make me so upset. The claws are just, oh my god, the last time I played a claw game, I thought for sure that I had the item, and then the claw was just like, I give up. As soon as I tried to pull it in, it was just, I have no grip strength left. Sorry, I just did like 5,000 pull-ups, and so I can't grab the item. Juice Demon. Juice Demon. Juice Demon. Beetlejuice, I assume. Juice Demon. It looks a little bit like a prisoner, an escaped convict. I feel like they didn't go heavily enough in the whole face makeup department. I don't actually know. Is Beetlejuice's outfit supposed to be modeled after that of, like, I don't know, an old-fashioned prison outfit? Because maybe it is. Maybe I'm missing the point of that whole thing, but Juice Demon. It sounds very different. Beetlejuice and Juice Demon. I don't know if the two equate to each other. I feel like Beetle Demon would be better than Juice Demon. Because Juice Demon just sounds like, oh god, I've got to be worried about, like, my orange juice might jump out and spray me with acid in my eyes, and it's going to be really unpleasant. That sucks. Found this gem at Dollar Tree. Beyond the Call of Duty. Unalived, alive, or both? Is it a movie? I feel like it's a movie. Is it a zombie movie thriller? It's not a B movie. It's more like an F movie. But, oh man, I almost want to see it. Just so that I just need to know. I just need to know, what do the special effects look like? Did they just rotoscope out some zombies from like a video game and then try to composite them into the shots that they took on their cell phone camera, and then they put together the whole movie and made it into a cult classic with actually decent imagery on the front? I don't know. Maybe it's pretty good. Or maybe they actually used like Call of Duty zombie footage and then they composited people into it, and the people are like running away from the composited scenes of like Call of Duty zombies. I don't know. There's a lot that this has potential. Like, or should I say likey? Wow. Look at this, guys. Finally. You wondered where our sponsor for all these videos comes from. Well, here it is. We pronounce it like, you know, the UK, they call it Nike instead of Nike. I've had a big debate about this in a live stream with people from the UK saying, why do you pronounce it Nike? And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure the founder calls it Nike, and he's the guy who made the company, so I'd call it Nike then. And then like, no, we'll call it Nike. And I was like, okay, well, me likey this branding here. This is great. Look at our sponsor for the video. The likey button. I'll start calling it that from now on. Make sure to check out the likey button from below the. But don't be confused with knockoff, okay? Likey buttons. It's the one and only likey button right down there. A tech shop in Cork sold this. I am disappointed. X-Bone. I mean, I like that, honestly, because everybody ends up calling it the X-Bone anyway, so they're just like, all right, why don't we brand it that way? And then the double shock. Instead of dual shock, double shock. That's good. It's good. It means the same thing, but you're not infringing or something, even though it really looks like the exact same controller. Those third-party controllers, they're getting more and more accurate. Like, maybe this isn't the controller that you buy and then just have sitting in the drawer, and then when somebody comes over, you're like, here, you get this one. I get the first party, you get that one. Yeah, and it's not great, but you get, maybe these are good. Maybe you, as the owner of the console at your house, might actually use this and then be like, hey, sorry, you have to take the actual the Sony or Microsoft controller. Sorry about that, dude, but that's yours. I'm gonna take the Red Tiger camo. Jimmy Neutron meets crappy off-brand Twister. Don't fall down. Move around, but make sure to keep your balance. I think Carl has a broken leg here. I don't think legs are supposed to go that way. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wait, that's Carl, or is that Carl? Oh god, I can't remember which Carl is. Wait, is that Carl or is that Carl? Oh god. I don't know. Whoa, this is terrible, dude. I need a brain blast right now in order to remember. It's called a brain blast, right? Am I even remembering that correctly? I don't know. Childhood was so long ago. Classic, Winnie Pooh. Ah, yes. Winnie Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's other cousin. You do not hear about him very much. He got in trouble for breaking into many cars, tried to find honey when he younger, and he went away for a long time, ended up look like this. Not very photogenic for show, so they don't talk about him, okay? But this person at least commemorates Winnie Pooh, okay? Not to be confused with Winnie the Pooh. Very different, but related. I got an ad for this on YouTube. Demonetize us. Play online with your friends. You know, the thing about it is, I bet it wouldn't be all that difficult to create a knockoff Among Us. I'm sure like a couple of people who are very adept at programming could just bust something out in like a week. And I'm honestly surprised that more haven't arisen unless they're just trying to go like super AAA with it. And just like you had Minecraft Hunger Games, and then a couple years later, all the Battle Royale games started coming out. Maybe we have Among Us, and then, I don't know, in another year, we're gonna have all of the like AAA variants of the 10-player lobby demonetization mystery games that are gonna come out from all the major publishers. I'm gonna be very interested to see, because there's no way that other companies are not gonna try to capitalize on it, but maybe it's gonna be more focused on mobile just because mobile is, you know, lower hanging fruit. And as you can see, it kind of is 10K downloads. Heck yeah, dude. When you need a whopping haircut, Barber King. They knew what they were doing here. They thought it was witty, and it kind of is. I kind of love it. I hope that they don't get cease and desisted, but they might. Burger King's probably pretty protective of their trademarks, and even though this is wonderful, I hope it's still there. I hope it's still there. Your logo is ingenious. I love it. I love it, and I wish you all the best in your business. I love Carpy Off Barnes. It's so meta. Crappy Off Brands, Crappy Off Bernads, Crappy Off Brads, Crappy Off Bands, Crappy Off Brads. What is Crappy Off Brads? Is it like a subreddit of just, it's a bunch of photos of guys who are just not quite as attractive as Brad Pitt, but kind of look similar to him. But it's like, oh, yeah, you're just, nah. If your nose was a little better, if you had a little more chiseled jawline, maybe you could pull off Brad Pitt, but you're not Brad Pitt. You're just a crappy off Brad at the end of the day, bro. This gold Disney ring my grandma gave me when I was 5. It's okay. Your grandma wasn't wearing her glasses, and she wanted to give you something nice. What do kids like? They love Disney. I mean, Disney. So you have the Disney ring. All right, it definitely says Disney. I can't tell. It's all blurry. So, you know, it's fine. I'm sure you'll love it. There you go. It has Mickey Mouse on it. Okay, so it must be good. There you go, child. Iron Man has not been himself since Endgame. Well, now that's just sad, okay? Because Iron Man really hasn't been himself since Endgame. Okay, you didn't have to go there with that. Don't tell me this is somebody who's walking around like Times Square being like, okay, you took a photo, that'll be $10 now, and like harasses you if you didn't realize as a tourist. You're like, oh, they want money? They don't just do this to be nice to people? No, they're actually usually quite angry and mean if you don't then give them the tip. It's basically a racketeering scheme. This guy, though, not a lot of effort. Like, you really think he must be extra mean and guilt trippy, because that just doesn't seem worth the tip. I'm gonna be honest with you right there, bro. Like, give it some effort. And the top for the last month of Crappy Off Brands hit the Sci-fi jackpot at the pet shop. Boom Planet, Family Relic, Robot Man, and Alien Invader Bronze. You know, if you are Luke Skywalker or something like that, it's a family relic, okay? So it depends on your perspective, that's all. Now, most of us here, not related to Darth Vader, okay? But if Mark Hamill walked into this shop, he would look at this and be like, I guess you're right. It is a family relic. I should get it before somebody else takes it and stows it away, because I should keep track of all my family relics. All right? That's all. Robot Man. Dalek is probably trademarked, so yeah. And Boom Planet. Boom Planet. it makes it sound like this is the planet that go boom, and I guess kind of it is, but also it make planet go boom. You should have called it a make planet boom instead of boom planet. Boom planet sounds like a place that you would go to. It's where you buy explosives. But anyway, that's it. Thank you all for watching the last month of Crappy Off Brands. Make sure to likey if you liked, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the bell even if you are. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more of the sub. If you want to just catch the last Crappy Off Brands, you can click here, and the last Marin Music is below that. They're like over here approximately. Okay, just approximations. Cool. Check them out. See you later.